Hey guys, it's Gabriel Parrish back at you again for another video. Today I wanted to talk to you about the top 10 nastiest things that your children will do to you, at least that my children have done to me on numerous occasions. So let's go ahead and get this started. Number 10, your kids will sneeze in your face. Like, it's going to happen one way or another. They're going to be sick and it's going to happen. It's gross, but it is what it is. Like the other day, my son, he was sitting there running a normal cold or whatever was going on, just like a little virus, and he just looked over at me and went, "Achoo!" And I was like, "Whoa, why? Why would you do this?" And they don't know any better. He's 4 years old, and he's sick. Can't help it. Number 9, all of my kids have done this. They sit there and pick their nose while in the worst places, like in the grocery stores and everything. And that's not the nasty part. The nasty part is when they eat it. Yep. You be in some kind of public spot and they just go in for the gold and chew it down like it's Cheerios. And yeah, it's pretty gross. Number 8. This recently happened to me where my roommate's cat had killed like a little chipmunk. And the cat didn't bring up the chipmunk like they usually do and stuff. Instead, my child, my 2-year-old daughter, comes up. "Daddy, look, what do you look?" Next thing I know, she's holding a damn dead chipmunk in her hand. Me being the grown man I'm supposed to be, freaked out, like, don't touch that, drop it, oh my God. And I ended up disposing of the chipmunk, and I rushed her inside, had to clean her hands, sanitize her hands, and freaking out because you don't know what kind of nasty things a dead animal carries. Number 7, both of my 2 youngest children have done this. My oldest daughter, I don't think she's done it, but my 2 youngest ones have. They've played in, again, my roommate's cat's litter box, and they were playing with the feces, and I looked over, I was like, "What are y'all doing?" Next thing you know, my daughter's trying to go in like it's a chocolate bar. She was trying to eat that damn crap. Needless to say, I stopped her. I went, rushed her over to the sink again, scrubbed both of their hands, sanitized them, and yeah, why? Personally, I don't know why the litter box is so appealing, but to kids, it is. And it's quite nasty, and they can get sick from that. So make sure if you guys do have cats, put your litter boxes up. Number 6. Again, my 2-year-old, she's notorious for stuff like this. And this list is mainly built on her. When your child goes dumpster diving. Yeah, you heard me. Dumpster diving. Not behind stores and stuff like that, but in your kitchen. Straight up going in through the trash and grabbing it, and it's like, what are you doing, kid? Why? You're not a dog. You shouldn't be going through the trash. What is going on? It's innocent, you just gotta sit there, laugh at it, teach her how to, or teach your child how to put it back in the can and that it stays there, and then take out the trash. That's me personally. That's my way of my kids saying, "Hey, Dad, take out the trash. It's nasty." Number 5. I think every kid's done this. I'm not sure 100%. Your kids might have done it. Your kids might not have. But when your kids sit there and try to eat dead bugs, it's gross. They'll sit there and pick up something from outside. Like my daughter had a June bug, or a beetle. And she sat there and was just trying to chomp down on it like it was candy, trying to figure out what it is. And it's a lot of curiosity. It really is. It's just damn nasty. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't see why. It's like, why, child? Why are you doing this? But it's all in good fun. I guess they're looking to see what it tasted like. Number 4, mainly this happens with toddlers or younger children, but you sit there, share your soda with them, a little 20-ounce soda, and you grab your Coke or your Mountain Dew or Sprite or whatever it is, take a big old gulp, and you realize your nasty child that just drank before you backwashed in it. Not just a little backwash. It's like they were chewing dip and just spit it on into the damn bottle, and it's like, why? Why? It's a bottle full of saliva. Like, God, I'm going to die. This is gross. No one ever told me about this before I was a parent. No one. No one warned me. No one gave me a heads up. Like, hey, you're going to drink your kid's spit one day. It's going to happen. It's like, there needs to be a manual on this. That brings us to number 3. When you're sitting down for dinner and your child goes ahead and takes a big old spoon or fork full of whatever it is, and it's new to them, and they realize they don't like it after they've chewed it a little bit, and they spit it out. But then they get a little thing that ticks off in their head, and they're like, "Ooh, maybe I should have eaten it." And so they go, what they just spit it out, and they just take a big old helping right back in. It's like, why? Why'd you do that? Like, now you done ruined my meal. You probably ruined your brother's meal. You've ruined everybody's meal. Like, why? It's not right. It's not natural. You should not spit out your food and reheat it. But they do it. They do it. I don't know why kids do some of this stuff, but they do. No, that brings me to number 2. Number 2 is probably, it's pretty nasty, but a lot of parents I've learned have experienced this when their children are babies. My toddler recently did it strictly coming out of the pool the other day. But when your child pees on you, it's nasty. It's disgusting. It's gross. We're not toilets. I don't know what the hell is going on in their heads. But like my son, he peed on me when I was changing his diaper and he was months old. Like he was less than a year old. It happens. But my daughter, she has no excuse. She had gotten out of the pool. We got out of the pool. Was drying them off. She sat on my lap. Next thing you know, I felt something warm running down my leg, and I looked down. I was like, "What did you do? Why? Why are you peeing on me? Like, you're 2. You're almost 3 years old. What is really going on? Like, you purposely did this. I know you purposely did this. Why you purposely did that? I don't know, but I did something wrong. I did something to piss you off, and you peed on me. Like, karma's a bitch. I get it. But I don't understand why." So that happened. It did. I'm ashamed of it. But hey, all in all, you're a single parent. That's what happens. And that brings me to the last but not least. I should have made this like a 20 plus, 30 plus video, but it's top 10. So number 1, that brings me to my number 1. My daughter. And no one's ever told me anything like this ever in my life. But my daughter and my son. Should have learned from my son whenever he did it. But hey, they're 16 months apart. They're not that far in age, so I was kind of learning with both of them. I had just given them bottles. And me, I'm the type of parent, I'll grab my kid, throw them up in the air, catch them, throw them up in the air, catch them, and they love it. You know, they sit there and you're like, bah. Well, my daughter and my son had just gotten done eating. So I'm throwing them like, yeah. And next thing you know, when I threw them up and caught them, they threw up in my mouth. Yep, in my mouth. Not just on my face, but in my mouth. And that caused me to throw up on them. And next thing you know, they're throwing up on me. It was like something off the damn Exorcism. I swear to God, the Exorcism of Emily Rose, but instead it was the Exorcism of Gabriel Parish. And it was happening. It was the nastiest thing ever. But now that I feel that I've lived through all of this, I can handle anything. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Dad is on it. So, without a doubt, that's my top 10 things that people never warn you about that your kids do that is nasty. So if you guys like that, go ahead and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button and the little bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you know next time I upload my video, I'm going to try to do these weekly or possibly twice a week. Maybe Mondays and Fridays. But right now I'm just going to stick to Fridays around 9 p.m. So go ahead and mash that subscribe button, and I will see y'all later.